Good evening, everybody. We're just going to wait a couple more minutes for a few more people to join us, and then as soon as we're ready, the webinar will begin. Evening, everyone. We're just waiting for a couple more people to join. Maybe give it another minute or so, and then we're ready to get started. Okay, I think what we'll do is we'll get started now. Hello, everyone. My name is Nick Mercado. I'm the Group Head of Student Services for the Chichester College Group, and I wanted to thank you again for joining us for our College Open event. I am going to talk to you about the outstanding support and opportunities we have available to students whilst they're here at college. This outstanding support is offered by a number of key teams within Student Services, and we're going to talk through each one of these teams and how they will be able to support you on your college journey. So just very quickly, supporting today behind the scenes is Lisa Humphreys, who is our Group Director of Student Services and Pastoral Support, and she's going to be monitoring the Q&A and will be answering any of your questions as we go along, but we'll also save up some questions at the end, which Lisa and I will do between us. You can use the chat function at any point if you've got any technical problems, and we have a team of experts behind the scenes who will try and help you get started. Just one more thing, the webinar is being recorded, and this is because we want you to be able to access this recording, and this is going to be available from tomorrow on our haywardsheath.ac.uk/open website, so that any one of you will be able to access the information that's been shared in this webinar from tomorrow. So we're going to start off with a bit of a celebratory slide. So some of you may already know, but in March this year, the Chichester College Group were visited by Ofsted, and after a thorough week-long inspection, we received an overall judgment of outstanding, which we're very, very proud to have achieved. This outstanding result means that whatever course you decide you want to do, you will receive outstanding teaching and learning and have access to outstanding support. And with hard work, you have the best opportunity to achieve the qualification that will help you reach your dreams. So we're going to talk to you a bit more about those individual teams that are here at college to support you achieve those dreams alongside your teachers. So the first team I'm going to talk about today is Progression Plus. Progression Plus is a group-wide brand which is based on each of our group campuses. The team includes experts who will help support you in making choices that will suit your interests and abilities and equip you with the personal and employability development that you need to make the best of your future opportunities. We know you're an individual, and that's why we'll give you impartial advice and guidance on courses, employment, work experience, apprenticeships, and higher education opportunities. We'll help you make the right choice for you. From the moment you start at college, we start preparing you for your next steps. It's your future, and we want to ensure that you have the opportunity to make the most of it, starting with a career that matches your ambition. We provide access to careers and higher education fairs, as well as arranging talks, visits, and guest speakers, all demonstrating the choices available to you, as well as delivering workshops that will help you to develop the life skills which will prepare you for future work and study. We offer a range of resources to help support students, including things like one-to-one interviews with qualified careers advisors and access to many online resources too. The resources are accessible through our CCG online or our Moodle pages, which means that you can have a look at the time that is convenient for you and at your own pace. The resources are there to support you with things like employability skills, including CV writing and mock interviews. The CCG apprenticeship team have events throughout the year where students can discuss how to gain apprenticeship and job vacancies that are available to you throughout the college. The future is in your hands, but we have a team that are there to help support you get that started. The next team I want to talk about is your student tutor team. Student tutors offer a unique, supportive and motivational pastoral service to all full-time students aged 16 to 19. CCG considers pastoral support a key priority to ensuring learners achieve their potential and have the best experience while studying. You'll be allocated a student tutor in your first week with us who will help you settle into college and be available to resolve any concerns that you may have. Throughout your time with us, they'll monitor your attendance, your progress, and your personal development. Your student tutor will work in partnership with you, your teaching team, your parents, carers, and any other appropriate support agencies to make sure that your individual needs are met. You can contact your student tutor at any time through college hours and can visit them in the Student Services Hub. We have an open door policy, and anytime you want or need to speak to your student tutor, you can visit them. If they're not available, someone else will always be on hand to help you. We also have a number of contact methods to ensure communication and support is readily available. Your student tutor will be your first point of contact, and you'll work with them closely throughout your time at college. They work very closely with the course teams and your lecturers, so you will see your student tutor out across the college, as well as seeing you regularly through your one-to-one meetings and in your weekly ACES sessions. These meetings are an opportunity for you to meet with your student tutor on a one-to-one basis, and you have the minimum of 4 planned meetings throughout the year. During this meeting, you'll be able to discuss your progress on your course, as well as your personal aspirations and what you need to do to achieve them. Each one-to-one has a slightly different focus, and they're designed to keep you moving through your course, keep you on track with your studies, and to focus on your next steps. One-to-ones will also give you the opportunity to seek advice and guidance on any real-life problems you may be experiencing, and your student tutors will also be able to help you get back on track if things don't quite go to plan. Your student tutor will also discuss course team feedback, grades, and attendance with you. They will encourage your achievements, and they will celebrate your successes. I'm now going to talk to you a bit more about our ACES program. So our ACES mission is to prepare and inspire a generation to be global citizens who are curious about their world. ACES stands for Attitude, Choices, Employability, and Skills. These weekly timetabled interactive workshops, which are led by your student tutors, allow you the opportunity to broaden your knowledge and understanding of a wide range of everyday life topics. We look at themes such as environment, social media, personal well-being, healthy relationships, youth culture, money matters, and much, much more. In group work and discussions, you'll be encouraged to work together, to offer input on different topics, and to bring your own ideas and examples to share with your peers. Through activities and debate, you'll be able to identify the skills you are building for moving on, whether it's for employment, apprenticeship, university, or for further study. Feedback is really important to us, and we very much listen to student voice. It helps us to provide students with the best experience in college and to ensure we continue to provide an outstanding service for our students. Here are some of the things students have said about our ACES program. I like how we tackle hard-hitting subjects in a sensitive way. I was able to use the session to talk about my mental health. It helped me a lot. Every session we end up talking about it afterwards. We look forward to it. Your achievement and your personal well-being are key to your success at CCG. Your student tutor will support you throughout your journey with us. So I'm now going to talk to you a bit more about our Haywards Heath College Student Union, what they do to support student voice across the college, and how students can get involved. So this is a bit more about some of the fun stuff that goes on within the college and how you can access it and get involved. Right, so the Student Union is here to ensure that all students have the best possible time while at college and provide students with some incredible opportunities and experiences throughout their time. We're recognised as one of the strongest further education unions in the country, and we support your college life in a big way. Student voice is very much at the centre of everything we do here at Haywards Heath College. The Student Union plays a massive role in ensuring that all students are given the opportunity to feedback on their experiences and to see services improve as a result. Student voice runs across the whole college, from students to staff to senior managers. So the way that it works at college is every class in the college has 1 or 2 student reps who are the voice of their class. They communicate their views and their opinions of their class to the Student Union. The college also has a strong student leadership team known as the Student Executive, who have a larger responsibility to listen to student voice. They also help run the Student Union, and they're involved in supporting the college make decisions that impact on students. The Student Union and Student Executive are led by Student Union officers, the President and the Vice Presidents, who are elected by the student body. And this year, the Student President for Haywards Heath is Philip Hasby, who will be supporting and driving student voice along with the Student Experience team at Haywards Heath. Student reps will attend a number of student conferences throughout the year where they get the opportunity to develop their skills, feedback to senior managers, and represent the views of their classes. As you can see from these pictures, our student executive take part in a number of fun activities that include things like Student Executive Training Day, student committee meetings, and fundraising events throughout the year. It's really important to us that we develop student skills, and our student exec have enjoyed some great opportunities such as training to observe lessons, regular meetings with senior managers, managing budgets, and being involved in interview panels for key college staff. I'm now going to talk to you about the Haywards Heath College Extra and the amazing opportunities that are available to students to get involved in. So Haywards Heath Extra provides students with a number of opportunities outside of your course, including things like events, clubs, sports, trips, volunteering, and to ensure that you have the best possible experience while you're here at college. Every year we also run UK trips to places like Thorpe Park and Harry Potter Studios. And our trips have included Disneyland Paris, Iceland, Costa Rica, where students have had some amazing experiences all over the world. One of our most popular trips is a volunteering trip to Kenya to help support underprivileged children. This year we are planning trips to Wales, Greece, Disneyland Paris, and to Kenya. Make sure you follow us on social media to keep up to date with what's going on in college life. There is loads to get involved in and lots of opportunities and experiences to be had with the Haywards Heath Union. We look forward to welcoming you in September. We're now going to show you a video that was put together by our students, our student execs, to highlight their achievements of the year. I hope you enjoy.
Working for the outstanding, so making sure they be the best person, as you said, be outstanding in who they can be, you know, make sure they have the best experience at their college?
Come on, yes, I'm student exec. I'm approachable, so come be sociable. Your opinions matter, so come for a chatter. Bring your diversity and tackle adversity, or even help you if you want to go to university. We are kind, so speak your mind. We cater to everyone, great and small, so come to our open day and come say hey. We are CCG, we are student exec. If you need help with anything, we'll get you set. We are CCG!
I could not be happier with our Ofsted result, and it's thanks to you, the students. We wouldn't be outstanding without you.
Crawley, what a journey we've been on. Over the last 2 years, Crawley SU have worked so hard with students, reps, exec and staff to produce student voice across the college. And this result just shows how amazing it really is to be at Crawley. It really is outstanding.
So riding, we're outstanding. This means we can continue to push student voice further and harder than it's ever been before. This is only our first step. I'm proud.
Thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed that video and you found the information we've shared with you today really useful. Before we sort of wrap things up, I know there's a few questions that have come through on the Q&A, and I know Lisa wants to jump in on a couple of these now. So I think before we kind of wrap up and open it up for more questions at the end, I think Lisa could jump in now. I know there's some questions around school assemblies. Lisa, did you want to jump in on that one?
Yes, I can jump in on that one. I was going to ask you the same question. So, the question we've had is, are there school assemblies and is it like being at school? Well, obviously college is quite different to school. There isn't school assemblies like you would be used to in your school environment. And actually, we try to take an approach that we're treating you as an adult and that you're engaging with us. We have lots of different students on site at any time. There are no bells to tell you when to go to your lesson, and you won't wear a uniform. And most of us, you're called by our first names. So ultimately, it's quite different to school, but in an environment where we try to give you an opportunity to be an adult and to enjoy your college life.
Thank you, Lisa. So there's a couple more questions there. There's one around transport links. So I can pick that one up, if that's all right. So there are excellent transport links into Haywards Heath. The train station is literally a 3 to 4 minute walk away from the college campus, and it's quite close to the town centre as well. So excellent transport links into Haywards Heath. I wouldn't expect there to be any issues getting in at all. Then there was a question, Lisa, about COVID affecting the trips and are they still running? I don't know if you wanted to pick that one up.
Yes, certainly. I mean, obviously, like everyone, we're adjusting to very challenging times at the moment. Things are a bit different for us, and whilst we're open and our students are studying, we've had to postpone some of our overseas trips and even our day trips. But we're certainly hopeful that they'll be running next year when you come with us, come to join us next September. And we have a programme that really tries to give you those opportunities. We are going to run some trips this year, probably the later in the year, but we have to keep an eye on the current COVID situation. So for now, they're postponed, but hopefully by the time you join us, we'll be running lots of trips you can get involved in.
Thank you. There was a question that somebody's put in. Thank you very much for this, for extra exam arrangements. So this is about access arrangements, I'm assuming, for additional learning support. Yes, we do assess learners for learning support. We have a learning support team at Haywards Heath as well, who are there to support you throughout your time at college, but equally will do assessments for exam access arrangements too. And then whatever support is determined in conjunction with you for those exams, that's what will be agreed, and that's what we'll make sure is in place for you. So you can be rest assured that support for learning will be in place and is in place for each individual learner on a needs basis, on an individualized basis.
Thanks, Nick. I want to pick up a question around student finance because it's something we should have mentioned to you. There is a bursary scheme available to students to help with travel, to help with books, equipment, some support with trips, and also things like UCAS applications. You generally don't pay for your course, so there may be a small supplement if you need a kit, a uniform, or something special. But ultimately, we do have a bursary that is available to students to help those if you're from low income families. If you can find out more about our student finance on our college websites under College Life Financial Support, there's actually an online application process. You won't be able to apply now for next September, but that certainly will become available to you nearer the time. But it will give you some information about what we can fund and how much you can expect to get from us. Okay, so are there any helps, one-to-one help sessions with academic relation subjects? So your teachers will help you on a one-to-one basis if they need to, and they will give you opportunities to discuss your progress. And this can be also done with your student tutor, as we've explained as well today. So I think there are opportunities. We provide you with as much support as we possibly can to ensure your success, but you've also going to have to take some responsibilities and study, and we have some great facilities at Haywards Heath to help you with studying. Our library and learning zones at Haywards Heath will give you a space where you can do some work, and then you can get extra help from your teachers. Okay.
So we've got a question there around somebody's mum has said it costs £2,000 for an 18-year-old. Is that true?
I think it's very difficult for us. Generally, if you're 16 to 18, education is free. I'm not sure why you think there is a £2,000 cost, but we'd have to look at your individual situation, when you turn 19 and what you're studying before we could answer that. And generally, I'd say the answer to that is no. But if you contact our admissions teams, you'll be able to access, they'll be able to look at your individual circumstances and we'll be able to help you work out if there's any costs involved. Okay, I think, is a laptop needed for Haywards Heath? That's a really good question. We are a campus where we try to encourage students to use their own devices so that you have regular access to using technology within your lessons, but there is also support for students who can't afford their own equipment or don't have it at home, again through our bursary scheme, so we are able to help you with that. We are trialling this year, it's the first year of Haywards Heath that it's open, it's a brand new college, so we are trialing this bring your own device approach. And so at the moment you would need a laptop, but if you can't get one yourselves, we can help you do that. What sort of volunteering things do you do in Kenya?
I could see you wanted to jump in on this one because that's your passion, isn't it?
Well, okay, I can talk about volunteering in Kenya then. So we help on a school project. The children that attend the school's called the Walk Centre. They live on the rubbish dump or in the local slum area, so live in extreme poverty. We help with building, teaching, running sports activities, construction, a whole host of things. So if you're keen to do some volunteering, it's a fantastic opportunity, and you can certainly find out more by contacting the enrichment team on that one. We do all sorts of things, but you can pick and choose how you volunteer as long as you're willing to get stuck in, because we get very busy.
There was a question there about a concern, will Haywards Heath shut down halfway through our courses like before? I can absolutely with certainty say no, it won't shut down like it did before. That was under a different college, under Central Sussex College. That's not the case now. We're a new college, Chichester College Group, and the plan is to continue growing Haywards Heath and developing it from strength to strength. So there is no risk of that happening.
Okay. I think we've probably answered the majority of questions now, unless you want to add anything else, Nick?
I don't think so. I hope that you've all enjoyed that the session today. Thank you very much for attending our open event. We hope that this gives you really clear insight into what support and opportunities are available to you when you start at college and how we can help you make the most of your experience while you're with us. We want you to really love your time with us, and we hope that you get involved in our outstanding college community. Thank you very much for joining us today, and I hope you all have a really good evening. Thank you.